Hello and welcome to Shell Point Today for Thursday, August 11th. I'm Adam Brown. On today's show, Beth Crewnshaw will visit with some residents who are volunteers involved with the ESOL, or English Speakers of Other Languages program here at Shell Point. And fitness instructor Ingrid Oliver will talk about the new Zumba fitness class. But first, we want to remind everyone to be safe while traveling about the Shell Point campus, whether you're on foot, traveling by golf cart, vehicle, or bike. Please remember that the speed limit on the island is 15 miles per hour. With the busy traffic of people coming and leaving the medical center, it's important for all of us to watch out for each other. Driving above the 15 mile per hour speed limit near these high traffic areas puts everyone in danger, so please be aware of your surroundings and drive safely. Just a reminder that the Crystal Room on the island will close this coming Monday, August 15th, and will reopen on Sunday, September 4th. Please note, though, that it will be open for brunch on Sunday, August 21st and 28th from 10:30 till 2 p.m. Also, please keep in mind that the Cafe Promenade at the Woodlands will reopen on Tuesday, September 6th. You might not be aware, but here at Shell Point there is an English Language Institute. Officially known as ESOL, English Speakers of Other Languages. This is a program to help employees who speak English as a second language and need help with their speaking, reading, and writing skills. Volunteer coordinator Beth Crewnshaw has assembled some of the members of this institute in our studios to tell us all about the program, how it started, and how it is progressing currently.
Hi, I'm Beth Crewnshaw, volunteer coordinator at Shell Point. Today I am joined by some lovely ladies, volunteers with the Shell Point English Language Institute. How many of you even knew there was such a thing? The program is officially known as ESOL, or English for Speakers of Other Languages. Let me introduce you to some of the key volunteer members of this institute. Eleanor Pease is the English for Employees Program Director. Judy Kinsinger is a volunteer that has assisted with the program since its inception. And Carrol is the facilitator, team leader for the English class in the Woodlands. Eleanor, let's begin with you. Could you please share with us how the ESOL program began here at Shell Point?
Yes, I'd love to.
Great.
When we moved to Shell Point, I recognized that there was a need for the employees who speak English as a second language to have help with their language. And because my field is teaching English to speakers of other languages, I wrote a proposal in 2011. It went all through the channels and ended up on Dr. Peter Dice's desk, and he heartily approved of this. He turned the program over to Karen Anderson, Vice President of Human Resources and Business Support, Corporate Compliance. And so at the very beginning, Judy Kinsinger and I met with her, and that started the ball rolling. In addition to being the overseer of this program, Karen is our greatest cheerleader, and we really appreciate her.
That's nice that you've got that support from Shell Point as well.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yeah. How do the Shell Point employees qualify for this program?
Well, actually, managers offer the program to employees who need language help. They do that in late spring, and they really encourage them to join the class. Okay. And the program is set up so that the students can continue year after year, and this is beneficial to them. So we have some who have been with us for 5 years now. And this year we have 34 students enrolled. Wow. We're very happy. And it's conducted for 8 to 10 weeks in the summer. Season would be too busy for them. Okay. And it's on company time. They are with us 1 hour a week. And Shell Point also provides their materials, their little the textbooks that they use.
That's great. Now, what about, I heard something about women's ministries, and what is the role of the women's ministries in this?
Yes, women's ministries really have offered the program as service to the community and, of course, to the employees. And our support is just providing trained language facilitators for the program.
Okay, and these language facilitators are resident volunteers.
Yes, any resident volunteer. It doesn't have to be someone connected with the church.
Okay. And now what type of training is involved for the resident volunteers to do this?
It's quite simple. The program is based on contemporary strategies for acquiring English language, and so there is training because we don't teach them about grammar and that sort of thing. We get them to talk,
okay.
as I say. And it involves one morning of learning these strategies and practicing them, and then one class observation. And presently we have 17 trained volunteers for the program.
That's wonderful. That's a lot of volunteers.
It is.
Yeah, you've had some great success with that.
Yeah.
Great. And now, Judy, you've been an active with this group since its inception.
Yes.
Yeah. What has the program done for all of the Shell Point staff, and then maybe what has it done for the volunteers? What positive impacts has it made?
For the employees, I think it's a way that we can acknowledge their value and their worth. It encourages them to improve verbally and socially with our residents. For the volunteers, they see the value of good communication and understanding, which results in good relationships and a real sense of community.
Yeah.
The outcome of this for the students is they have a greater sense of confidence. They smile more. Their sense of humor comes out, and they have a mutual respect for each other and for the residents here.
Yeah. That's really great. Now, do you keep in contact with these class members throughout the year then, or do they take the class and then they're on their own, or how is the rest of the year handled?
Well, they take the class, and when we see them out and about, when we are out and about with our 17 volunteers also, we stop and talk with them, and we have good communication and good conversations, and they love to talk with us and practice their English.
That's great, yeah, because they probably feel that comfort zone with all of you.
So
yeah.
it's a wonderful thing.
That's really nice, yeah. Could you explain the learning approach that you use for the program?
Yes, the philosophical framework of the program is really communicative.
Okay.
And as I said before, it's not learning about grammar and memorizing vocabulary. And it was obvious that what our employees needed was the ability to communicate and recognize that they needed English, not just in working here at Shell Point and interacting with the residents, but also if their children were in school or in their neighborhoods. It would just enrich their lives if we could offer this program. So we concentrate on meaningful learning, and the wonderful textbooks that Shell Point provides cover skills that they can use every day. We've had something on health. Right now we're talking about with them about being around the town, and we do maps and everything, and that's a lot of fun. Weather and seasons, shopping, how to write a check, going to the bank, and much more. But at the same time, reading and writing is important. So we do include the 4 language skills, which are listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And they do that every week. And they also have homework.
Okay, homework. I'm familiar with that. But it sounds like you guys have fun, and there's some other special events that you do as well. Can you maybe explain those?
Oh, yes. Yeah, these are the highlights. We have 2 special events.
Okay.
Each year. And the first is at midterm. Actually, it'll be this Wednesday. And it's called Pizza and Conversation. I don't have to explain that, do I?
No, and I'm coming, so I'm excited.
I know you are. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
But as many as possible of the volunteers attend. Administrators come to this. Others who are involved just in supporting the program in the sense that maybe they take some of the employees' work when they come to the program. So we all get together for pizza and conversation, and the administrators sit with the students. They'll be sitting at round tables, and they have prepared, I've prepared a little topic note for them, and they talk with the students. It's pretty exciting. And Tony Arias from Environmental Services, the manager, and Francia Rivette, they've been wonderful in making this possible. Then the second one is the celebration. Okay. And it's a celebration of completion, and it's on the last day. And that's when Carol's class will join us.
Okay.
And this involves some students giving little presentations in English, and the administrators and the volunteers, of course, mix in and talk with them during the time we eat. And then finally, the employees get certificates. Okay. All kinds of certificates, perfect attendance, and then certificate of completion. It's a wonderful experience, and we leave the party really feeling good and looking forward to the next year.
Right, right. And now you just mentioned something about the program at the Woodlands.
Yes.
And that's where you come into play, Carol. And congratulations on that addition to that program. I know it was something that you guys had been working on for quite some time.
That's right.
Yeah. So could you tell us a little bit about that program and just fill us in on what you do there?
It's a great program. We're so glad that we can offer it over at the Woodlands. And this year, this new program has 12 students. 5 of them are men, 7 are women, and varying levels of English proficiency. And we meet with them and kind of follow the same program that the island classes are following. We will join with them at the end. We'll all be together for the celebration. It's really exciting. It's very good, and it's fun to get to know the employees more than just waving as they go by in the cart or something like that.
Right.
And the students seem to really appreciate it and join in quickly. I'm glad that we are kind of in a small room. We're in the Sable room over there in the Woodlands, and we can get as loud as we want to over there. Because we do have action things, getting up and walking around and so forth. So
and making it fun.
Making it very fun. Yeah, it is. It's good.
That's really
I
great.
enjoy it. I enjoyed it as a volunteer myself, and I'm so glad to be able to work with other volunteers there. I just would encourage anyone who's watching, men or women of our residents, to get trained, because you'll enjoy it. It'll be of benefit to you and to our employees.
Yeah, it just sounds very fulfilling. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Well, like any other volunteer opportunity here at Shell Point, the first step to get involved would be to call my office and set up a short meeting. The ESOL program required training for all of its volunteers takes place in June. The training requires 1 session of instruction and 1 session of observing a live class. If you're interested in volunteering for this important program, you can call today to get started. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me today and sharing this opportunity with others and teaching us about this program. And we appreciate it and all that you do for the residents and staff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fitness instructor Ingrid Oliver wants to show you a fun and exciting way to get in shape. She'll get you moving, your blood pumping, and oxygen flowing to your brain, all while having fun doing it. It's the Zumba fitness class here at Shell Point. Here's Ingrid to tell you all about the 6-week session class, as well as new secondary sessions where you'll learn dances from all around the world.
Hi everybody, I'm Coach Iggy. I'm a certified Zumba instructor, and I'm here to tell you all about Zumba fitness. The new sessions are coming up. They are 6-week sessions for $55 each. The classes are Monday, 12:45 to 1:30. We also now have a new secondary session Fridays, also at the exact same time. You also get the bonus of being able to take both classes for $95 as a discount if you put them together. All sessions are 6 weeks at a time, and I would love for you to come. There's wonderful music that are Latin-based and world-based, so you can learn dances from all around the world. All you have to do is bring a smile and lots of energy, and we'll work out without even noticing we're working out. I hope to see you there.
And now it's time to take a look at today's happenings, menus, and Village Church connections.
Hello and welcome to the Happening segment of Shell Point TV. I'm Bev Chandley.
And I'm Caitlin Van Scoy.
And we're going to go over the activities that we offer for you here today at Shell Point. We're going to start with a 7:15 Health Connections class. Bend, breathe, and balance. That'll be down in the health club. And at 8 o'clock we have the Men's Golf Association meeting at the Shell Point Golf Club. Pickleball is going on down at the pickleball courts at 8 o'clock. Also at 8 o'clock, we have the round robin tennis at the Woodlands. The paddlers group will be at the Kayak storage facility at 8:30. At 8:30, we have a trip heading out to Sanibel Island. Get chic at Chico's. It's shopping at Periwinkle Place. The court pickups begin at 8:30 for the island, 8:40 for the Woodlands, and 8:50 for Eagles Preserve and the Estuary. At 9:15, Shuffleboard will be going on at the Shuffleboard courts. And current events will be meeting in the game room of the Woodlands at 9:30. Ladies match play tennis will be down at the Woodlands at 9:30. Also at 9:30, we have movies for women. The movie is Risen. It's at the Village Church. Introduction to beginning line dancing will be in the health club at 9:45. And at 10:15, we have basic line dancing in the health club. And our Suzy Q-Boat heads out at 10:45 to Fathoms and through the locks. That's the last activity for the morning. Caitlin, what's going on this afternoon?
Well, Bev, we start at 12:45 with Mah-Jongg in the Library Lounge on the island. We move to 1:15 for Samba, the card game. That'll be played in the Resident Activity Center. At 1:45, fun and fitness will be going on at the community room of King's Crown. And the Stamp Ministry will be meeting in the Island Tunnel Stamp Room at 2 o'clock. We have an event entitled Front Porch Travels. It takes place in the Social Center at 2:15, and we are highlighting Baltimore. At 2:45, Balance Basics will be going on in the Health Club. And the Seamstress will be here for their weekly service at 4 o'clock in the Osprey Room. 4:30 is Alcoholics Anonymous. They'll be meeting in the Sable Room of the Woodlands. And Pinochle will be played in the Library Lounge at 6:30. We round out our Thursday at 7 o'clock with Trailblazers Bible Study in the Game Room of the Woodlands. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.
Menus for Thursday. In the Crystal Room, the Crystal Platter is Thai curry chicken with jasmine rice and green beans. The dinner special is the Crystal Carving Board for $15.95. The soup of the day is beef rice. In the Island Cafe, the sandwich special is a hot corned beef on a Kaiser with potato salad for $7.75. Dinner specials in the Palm Grill are New York strip with tomato tapenade for $19.95 or coconut shrimp for $14.95. All menus are available 24 hours a day at www.shellpoint.net.
Welcome to the Village Church Connections. My name is Don Pullen, the associate pastor at the church, and I'm here with Scott Eding. And Scott and I are going to talk about the Christian life classes that we have starting. Both you and I will be teaching beginning on Sunday, August 14th. And our classes will be at 9 o'clock in the morning from 9 o'clock until 10 o'clock. What class are you teaching, Scott?
I'm teaching a class called No Regrets. So I'm integrating together the church mission statement, some Bible passages, and some of the most expertise from hospice about how to live with a high quality of life. Integrating that all together in different topics.
Wow, that sounds pretty exciting. Do you have some special material that you're going to use or anything?
I have materials I put together myself, so
Okay.
the PowerPoints, and hopefully get some good discussions going.
Great.
I hope it's very practical and helpful to people.
And the title of that again was?
No Regrets.
No Regrets. Great, great.
And I'm going to miss going to your class, so tell me what's that one going to be all about?
I'm going to be teaching a class on the distinctives of the Christian Missionary Alliance, what we're calling our core values. A few years ago, the team there out at our headquarters in Colorado Springs, put together a list of 7 core values, things that drive the ministry of our denomination and hopefully drive the ministry of each and every church. And then they put together a program or a series to present these to the local churches. And I'm going to be using that series to go through these 7 core values.
Right. I've just had to study some of those core values in becoming new to the Alliance. So I'm excited. It's really fascinating stuff.
The first one is lost people matter to God.
Okay.
And
Very good.
that's something that drives us, and it's a real up on as number 1 because it drives our missions effort. It drives what we do as a local church. Another one has to do with prayer, that prayer is the most important thing that we can do as believers in our relationship with the living God. Be keeping that line of communication open. The last one talks about change and saying that for God to accomplish His mission, everybody's going to have to be involved in taking faith-filled risks. And only as we take those risks do we accomplish the change that God wants us to accomplish. So it'll be exciting as we take a different core value each week. And I think both of our classes are 8 weeks long, right?
Yes, it is. They are. So it'll be interesting to see how those values, we know how they play out nationally and how do they play out locally as well. So.
Right. And so in our class, there'll be an opportunity for discussion as well. And hopefully be a great opportunity for people to come out every Sunday. Whether it's beginning in August or not, we do have the Christian life classes that meet from 9 o'clock until 10 o'clock on Sunday morning, and that leads right into our morning worship service at 10:15. Great. Well, we look forward to you coming if either one of those classes are interesting to you, and we just thank you for tuning in to the Village Church Connections.
Thanks for joining us for today's program. On tomorrow's show, Robin Church of the Salon and Spa and Resort Services and Wellness Manager Michelle Tompkins will tell us all about a new Health Connections class entitled Skin That Glows. Also, we'll revisit the top stories from this week. Until then, this has been Shell Point Today for Thursday, August 11th. I'm Adam Brown, thanking you for watching today, and we'll see you again tomorrow for the weekend edition.